under professional rules for the British Welterweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the cage with a record of 8 victories, 2 defeats and 1 draw. Representing AVT, Tom the Viking Crosby. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent. Fighting out of the red corner, he enters the cage with a record of 9 victories and 9 defeats. Proudly representing Rio Grappling England, Des the Arm Collector Parker. And your referee for this bout, Mr. Craig Lawrence.
3 5-minute rounds if they need them for the vacant FCC professional welterweight title. Tom Crosby, the Viking, in the white. The arm collector, Des Parker, in the blue. Touch of gloves, and we are underway. Both these guys with submission prowess, both with knockout power.
Yeah, we'll see how long this one stays on the feet. Sometimes 2 grapplers, you know, you do get a bit of a stand-up war, but both these guys can fight anywhere. And we'll see who initiates the takedown first. Obviously, Des is a bit of a longer guy here as well. Expect those straight shots up the middle, but the Viking, he's ready to go to war tonight, I think, Brad.
You know, if there's a question about Des, it's his consistency with that time off. Oh, nice punches there from Parker. If there's a question about Crosby, it's the level of competition he's faced, and certainly both of those could be answered here tonight.
Yeah, Des doing a great job circling away from that right hand there as Tom pitched it over the top. Let the hands go a little bit. When he had the opportunity, he had Tom a little flustered, but he fired straight back with a 1-2 of his own. The first little exchanges we've seen, apart from that, it's a little tentativeness. Oh, tried to dig that overhand again, but he's still circling to the right, nicely away from it. We'll see if there's an adjustment to the left hook. Just overcommitted a little there, did Tom. And Des collected an underhook, and he's got him against the fence.
And now we see for the first time a grappling exchange in this one. Crosby trying to frame off. Is he going to look to throw a knee up there?
He's thinking about taking that right leg away of Des, it looks like. But no, step around to the outside of it now. Framing away. As Des is trying to get a hip toss over the top here. And Tom throwing a knee up the middle. Oh, nice elbow there. Frame off the face for an elbow. Great work. Des taking his time. Got that right leg in between the legs of Tom. Going to keep him pinned against the fence line.
You know, both these guys very experienced, but, you know, you just wonder with that big gap from MMA competition at least with Parker, is he going to be used to taking these big shots from a guy like Crosby in the cage? You know, the elbows, the kind of stuff that you're not going to get hit with in sparring.
Yeah, for sure. And again, he's framing, expect another elbow there. And Tom trying to circle away, but he doesn't have an underhook right now, and this is why he's having problems breaking from this fence line. And Des, you know, he's able to hold this position. Tom's clearly a very strong guy, but Des using the correct technique here to keep him along the fence, now trying to find some wrist control. We've seen Des attack the legs a little, try and find trips, wrap around the inside and the outside, but now seems content to drill those knees to the body, Brad. Those do not feel good.
He's going to have to be careful of the big knee up the outside, though, from Crosby.
Yeah.
If Crosby can get a couple of inches here, he's going to throw that up on the outside, or maybe the elbow again.
Yeah, it just goes to show the strength of Des there in these clinch positions, these tie positions, able to just maintain his posture, not get broken down. But again, he doesn't have an underhook, Brad, and this is why Des is controlling these positions. And again, using that head beautifully is Des.
Yeah, the fifth limb, so to speak.
Oh, yeah.
From Des Parker. You know, interestingly, thinking back to the Carl Booth fight in FCC, a lot of it was contested in this position, but it was Parker who had his back to the cage and he ate a lot of knees and elbows, so perhaps that's been a learning experience for him. Doesn't want to find himself in that position again, and it's going to be a break here from our referee. They'll be separated, and we'll see who this favours. Maybe the longer, leaner Parker here in the centre of the cage.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Both men seem very calm, know what's on the line. A clash of shins there that never feels good. The level change there, trying to fit that right hand in, but they end up in a body lock. A couple of 360s, and it looks like Tom's going to elevate him over the top, but no, Des still has the body lock. We're back to this position along the fence.
Great work from Parker there to stay on the feet, and again, driving that head into the pocket between the jaw and the shoulder of Tom Crosby, controlling his man here.
A couple of knees to the thigh, those don't feel good either. Especially got big old thighs like Tom, that's going to take a lot of that energy out. Slow them down. Lock the muscles up a little. And more knees to the thigh. Goes for the outside reap. Is he going to get it? Great work from Des. I mean, he's masterful in this position. Just controlling with that underhook the entire time and able to just land shots, attack the knees, attack the body. Tried to throw his man over the hip there did Crosby, but Parker with a nice reversal, caught him with a left on the break there. Oh, Crosby cheeky. Barreling in, but nothing on it. He got tagged by a left hand there, it looked like from Des. As he stepped through, cheeky little left hand. Oh, there it is again, same shot. It's like a little Parker shovel smiling hook. At him. Parker takes a couple of shots though. Yeah, Des knows. He lands that little shovel hook on the entry. I think we've seen the difference here though. When Parker's landed, he's kind of put the brakes on Tom Crosby a little bit. When Crosby's landed, Parker's just kind of taken him on the chin and smiling. So he's perhaps asserted himself as the more dominant striker there, or certainly the man who's able to take the shots better and keep coming forward. And you know, Des has been taking shots off the best of them. He's been taking shots off bloody RoboCop. You know, I think he's used to it. I mean, for my money, that's a good round for Des Parker in round one. Not a whole lot in it, but I'm thinking a 10-9 on the scorecard for Parker. It's all well and good to win a fight on the feet in the middle of the cage by outstriking your opponent. And yeah, you can do a ton of damage, but when you win a fight like that, or when you win a round like that, you've shut your opponent down. You've not let them do anything. He's controlled them along the fence line. He's made it uncomfortable. He's targeted different areas of the body, chipping away, and he's not had to deal with the stress and the danger of the shots coming back. Yeah, I weighed both these guys in yesterday. If you were to put a gun to my head and say who looked better on the scales, I'd say Tom Crosby. He certainly didn't look as drawn as Des did. But, you know, that can be very deceptive. Both these guys look in incredible shape here today. Seconds are out. Round two on the way. Touch your gloves. Tom Crosby, Des Parker. Our main event here at FCC 28. Yeah, look for that little cheeky shovel hook, sort of stiff jab off that lead hand of Des up the middle. When Tom tries to close the distance, he's landed it more than once. Nice right hand from Des, just fired it off that leg kick. Oh, uppercut. Narrowly missing for Des. And he's getting that left hand on the chin over and over again. He's making Crosby guess here. Crosby, though, powering forward. Beautiful level change by Des Parker. You love to see that nice little exchange, and it ends with Des level changing underneath there beautifully. Steps round now. Hunts for a second hook, but Tom wisely turns back into him. And now we get to see a bit of that grappling here, Brad. Or maybe he's just going to punch his face in. Maybe, but you know, we'll see Tom's at least from the bottom with that Nogi Gold. Oh, nice job from Des stepping over. Beautiful work from Parker here. Takes the back. He's got both hooks in. Looking to flatten Crosby out. Crosby goes to the back. Parker with the ground and pound here. Looking to finish this fight. Yeah, he's definitely in a position to right now. Tom's moving, shrimping, trying to get his head underneath anywhere he can get it out of danger. And he's doing an okay surviving right now. Good work from Tom Crosby there to get out of a very bad spot up against the cage. Tries to roll through. Can he come out on top? No, Parker comes out on top, inside control perhaps. Man, and he was so close to it as well. Des just stayed latched onto him, and he's going to step over into full mount. Great job by Des. And here comes more ground and pound. Hooks in from the back. No attempt to get that right hook in. It feels like it might be there, but he might be. Parker setting the arm up here as well. Yeah, there we go. Arm collector spins into an armbar. Can he separate the grip here? Shots on top. Tom is holding on to that right forearm of his. Des will stay here all night. Whatever waiting for Tom Crosby to make a mistake. This is why they call him the arm collector. Oh, he's going to sit back. Almost broken the grip, trying to peel it away. Tom
strips the
there
arm.
we go.
There it is, and there's the submission. Des Parker is the new FCC welterweight champion. The arm collector has one more for the trophy case.
Beautiful job with the arm, but I mean, you saw it before I did. I was too busy focusing on that hook. Swung over, rolled him out, and then you just waited, crossed the feet, took his time, stripped the grip. There we go, and stretches it out, elevates nicely. Didn't even need to hold it for too long. As soon as he sat back for it, he had it cinched in beautifully, and Tom had no choice really, had to tap.
What a comeback for Des Parker. He's been competing in grappling competitions, but from 4 years on the shelf to return to a promotion where he's come up short in title fights before and win the gold on his comeback. A huge statement. Where's the arm collector going to end up next? Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, he looked great tonight. He looked great. Lovely level changing, great striking on the feet. That left hand was on point, it was money. It was a fantastic performance, and hey, he's the new champion. That's where he's going to be, Brad. He's going to be here defending that title, baby.
Found a new home with Rio Grappling Club. My good friend Jamie Hay in the corner tonight here as well. The belt will be presented by our promoter Adam Tay. Let's throw it one last time to Ronnie Rowlands in the cage, and he will make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes and 20 seconds into round 2 after using the arm bar. Show your appreciation for your new British welterweight champion, Des the Arm Collector Parker.
The arm collector Des Parker is victorious in our main event here tonight at FCC 28. Alex, you had a good time this evening, my friend?
I've had a great time, Brad. I mean, what a series of fights we've had this evening. Some great matchups, great clashes, a couple of new champions crowned. It's been a wonderful night.
Some crazy amateur title fights. Connor Walsh, Ethan Riddler putting on a show. Joe Ambler notching the FCC middleweight title, adding it to his collection along with the almighty belt. And of course some great pro fights here tonight. Andreas Trichomaitis edging out the legend Sean Lomas. Des Parker returning to action against Tom Crosby. He's the new FCC welterweight champion. It's been a fantastic night here in Bolton. We will return perhaps in June, perhaps in September. We've not quite decided yet, but keep it locked to all the FCC social media and you will be first to know when Full Contact Contender will return. On behalf of myself, Brad Warden, and the entire FCC team, have a good evening. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.